Axie Infinity has been one of the top earning play to earn games out there, with over 1 million people playing this game and earning on a daily basis. But today I'm going to show you 5 games that are like Axie Infinity where you could be earning massive profits here in the future. Are you ready? So friends, thanks again for joining me. So today we're talking all about games that are very much like Axie Infinity, have very similar type of gameplay, and can also earn you some big dollars playing to earn. I want to jump right into these, so if you guys love gaming, NFTs, and earning money in crypto, make sure you follow my YouTube channel and smash the like button if you want to continue maximizing your gaming and NFT profits with me and the community. All right, so we're gonna count down here. I'm gonna give you my top 5 games that are like Axie Infinity. I'm going right out the gate with number 1. This is one of the most well put together games, and I think you guys might know this because I featured it on the channel previously. This is Binemon. This is an idle RPG game where you collect mons, right? It's very similar to kind of Axie Infinity, has a kind of a Pokemon style feel to it, and you can battle with them. So Binemon has been out for a while now, and it is a passive idle RPG where you have to have 5 mons per team and you battle it out against your opponents. And so this is the interesting fact about this game is that it actually kind of utilizes 2 different blockchains. So you have the BIN token, the BIN token on Binance Smart Chain, where you can buy eggs, and then also the Draken blockchain, so the DRK. You can is where the actual marketplace is if you're going to be buying and selling some of these evolved mons. And so you got to buy the eggs first to get started, and then you can grow them up into mons that you can actually battle with, right? So the main way to play and earn on this actual game is by battling these mons, leveling them up, and then selling them on the marketplace, right? And to maybe get better at these battles and get more actual experience, you can actually fuse mons together, like lower rarities, to get higher rarity mons, which actually is another way to be able to level them up, right, and be able to sell them again on the marketplace. And this one is a mobile and also web-based app, so you can play it mobilely or you can play it on the web as well. So like I said, they have a lot of pretty unique systems here, but you do have to have 5 mons to be able to play this game. And getting those mons are a little bit expensive, on the little expensive side, but they sell for a good amount on the marketplace. Some of these going for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So very good opportunity and very similar gameplay to what you see with Axie Infinity. All right, so going on to number 2 here. This is number 2 on my list, and this is Ethermon. Now, Ethermon is an OG NFT game. A lot of people don't know this game. It came out in 2017. It wasn't a big hit. They had some issues with Ethereum, and obviously the gas prices on Ethereum have been crazy. And so since then, they've kind of reinvented the game in 2019 and have been moving it over to the Polygon network, right? So this is so there's a little bit of fragmentation with Ethermon, I think, but it still has a lot of those same classic characters that you and like feel that you have in Axie Infinity. You can earn in the actual game, so you collect mons, very similar to Binemon, right? You can collect mons and earn them in game as well, which is pretty cool. Or you can buy them on the marketplaces. On Polygon, that's in particular where everything is kind of moving now. But you can buy the Genesis mons on Ethereum still. And one of the ways you play and earn in this game too is that you can play in the tournaments, right? And you see the leaderboard right here of what's going on with the actual leaders of all these tournaments and ladder systems. And you can earn Emon. Emon is the in-game cryptocurrency for this game. And so with this, it is an auto battler, very similar to some of these other games. So it's not an active card battle like Axie Infinity, but you can play up to 6 characters in there. There's 3 support and 3 like front line, right? So be able to play with those. And obviously there's other things like leveling them up, just like you would in Axie Infinity. Well, one of the cool things about Ethermon is that they actually have this integration with Decentraland. So you can go into certain places in Decentraland and go fight Ethermons there and check them out and look at your collection. So I think that out of all the different games here on this top list, Ethermon has some of the really cool features. So if you're a fan of Decentraland, definitely want to check out Ethermon and what they're doing. If you love Axie Infinity and that kind of style, like trainer, building up, Ethermon has been one of the originals, and their tokens they're starting to take off here again now that they've been moved over to Polygon. So pretty interesting one to take a look at and play a little bit. And they have a bunch of different like modes and things like that. So it's definitely evolved over time. Like I said, when they resurfaced here in 2019, really started to come back here with the vengeance. So one of the top similar games to Axie Infinity. Now, number 3 on our list here. Number 3 on our list is a game that is not yet released, but it's very close. As are the rest of the games on this list. These are all upcoming games, but this one is called Monsta Infinite. And Monsta Infinite is, very much, it has a very much feel of Axie Infinity. You can see what the characters look like here. They have a very similar look. The website itself has a very similar look. This is a Binance Smart Chain turn-based card game, but where they spin this, and what I think is actually a little bit more interesting than what Axie Infinity has, is that they've been focused on mobile, but they include not only the turn-based card system, but also a match 3 puzzle system, which I thought was actually kind of interesting a way to go about this. So they have a really well done website. This is a game that is just barely getting launched. So they've just launched their first set of NFTs, and their token, STT token is one that you can earn, that you'll be able to earn in like survival mode. Plus they're gonna have PvP mode, and there's things like you'll be able to clone your monsters, right? So that's one way to be able to earn in as well. And then you also be able to sacrifice them to level them up and get them better characteristics and rarities too. And if that's not enough, land coming for this too. They may actually get land in place before Axie Infinity gets land in place. I wouldn't be surprised there. But as you can see here, like this Runestone Alliance, pretty interesting way that they go about this. So you kind of have to compete on a little bit of a different level here, matching these puzzles together and also playing the cards. So I thought that was a pretty interesting aspect and something that really sets Monsta Infinite apart from the rest of the games on this list. So definitely a game to look into now as they're just getting ready to launch things. So it's a great opportunity to jump in and check out Monsta Infinite and get some of those high earnings once the game launches here pretty soon. All right, number 4 on the list here is Devikins. Now, Devikins is like a turn-based RPG that mixes character breeding in, like they say here. And so it's actually run on the Tron network, which we don't feature a lot of games on Tron. There's not a lot of games building out there, but the DVK token is their in-game cryptocurrency that you can earn by playing, right? So there is a couple of different modes. So you have like a live PvP mode and like a passive PvP mode in addition to a PvE, so like your adventure mode, right? And so these Devikins, they're very much it has a little bit of a Tamagotchi style to them, where you grow them up and you kind of breed them for lack of a better term here. But they're actually pretty interesting looking. If you guys can check over here on the Clever shop here in the Clever store, I love the designs of these. Actually, they have some really cool designs, and it gives you kind of all the aspects of them and everything here on. Like you can see some of them have rarer borders than others. But they have different affinities, and you can see like I think they just done a really solid job on the animation and the art qualities of these. And you can see like this one has a bunch of different affinities and has different genes. So these are what give the attributes are derived from, right? The attributes are derived from all these things. So this is a game that, like I said, is also not fully launched at this point, but is going to be launching here pretty soon. If we look at their roadmap here, I believe it's Q3 2022 is what I think we're looking for. Oh no, Q4, so it should be Q4 actually this year. Yep, Q4 is coming out. I was like, yeah. So breeding system, DVK play and earn, and the Tamagotchi gameplay where you're actually growing these Devikins up and breeding them, right? And then later on in Q3 2022 is when you're going to get turn-based combat, asynchronous PvP, and the storyline PvE. So kind of the mini game is coming out a little bit later this year. So definitely a good time to look at Devikins and get on board with these really cool looking NFTs. All right, number 5 on our list. And this is a game that is also in very early stage development, but very much like Axie Infinity, can be very cool. It's called Chumbi Valley. And Chumbi Valley is an Ethereum-based mobile version with P2E elements, right? Playing to earn. And it has kind of like, it's like a little bit like Stardew, Zelda style meets Pokemon, right? And all the creatures and NFTs are going to be NFTs in the game. So all items, creatures, things like that will be NFTs inside the games as well. And you'll be able to earn their in-game cryptocurrency. It's called LSTS. And you'll earn that for battles, for questing, for farming, for crafting. There'll be a bunch of different ways that you can earn this. And it's actually a 2-token system as well, like the Axie Infinity. They also have a Chumbi token, CHMB, that is going to be like the governance token. So they don't have a lot on their website right now, but they have some really cool screenshots here that they posted on their Twitter. And so you can kind of see, they're roaming around this land. You kind of have like your you have your I guess your Chumbis here following you behind you, and these are essentially what you're gonna be battling with and whatnot. And here's another screenshot, kind of showing your character here roaming through the land, and looks like you can go around and grab different things, go into battles, stuff like that too. So Chumbi Valley could actually be pretty good. And this is one of those ones, like I said, is in very early development right now, but has the potential to rival Axie Infinity in the long term, I think. All right, so I hope you guys like that breakdown, my top 5 games that are like Axie Infinity. Some you can play now, some are coming here very soon, but all good opportunities to get in if you've been liking Axie Infinity, but you feel that perhaps it is time to move on. Check out these top 5 here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. Which one was your favorite below? I want to know what your favorite was out of this top 5. Let me know in the comments below. That's all we have for today, folks. Until next time, stash that.